What does it mean to be a true Prime, Alpha Trion?
Depends who you ask. It means something different to virtually everyone on Cybertron.
Well, what did it mean before there was everyone on Cybertron? What was it supposed to mean?
Again, I'd say it depends who you ask.
Cybertron seems to be doing very well, wouldn't you say, Alpha?
Indeed. We've done so much so quickly. I can't believe how far we've come. It was a good idea to put Amalgamous in charge of architecture. Very sound.
It should last a lifetime. Oh, I know exactly what it means to be a true Prime. Primes are big, bold beings who follow the will of Primus to a T. They're very powerful and spiritual individuals.
Is that really how you describe Sentinel Prime?
You're assuming I think he's a true Prime?
Be mindful, Ariel.
Hey, I'm not saying anything you haven't said before.
Now, I do not remember revealing such opinions in your presence.
The library has thin walls.
The will of Primus. That isn't in the files I've read.
You spend more time reading files than doing your actual job, Orion.
The will of Primus isn't something I know to have been written anywhere.
Then how would anyone know what it is?
Within each of you lies a piece of my very being.
My spark. With that spark, you will be able to achieve wonders. I ask that you populate this planet. Share your wisdom with its inhabitants. My time is short. I must enter a deep hibernation. I leave you with this. Resist Unicron. Until all are one. Resist Unicron.
Resist Unicron? The image of a massive entity sprung into my mind immediately as he said that.
All of us must have seen it, right? What was it? Maybe a memory of his?
Hold on. What does that last statement even mean? Resist Unicron? It's so vague.
Sounds like we should be preparing for a battle of some kind.
A battle with a being large enough to rival Primus? I'd rather not, man. I don't think you understand the severity of the situation, Quintus.
I could try to build us some weapons to prepare for such an event.
That would be wise if we managed to build something.
Now, we cannot allow our minds to spiral over this. It was not as direct as his other commands. It do us no good to trouble ourselves with it.
Did you not see him, Alpha?
Well, of course I did.
Then it should be our main point of focus. All of us. Right, Prima?
I'm worried, Alpha. We've done our job and completed work on not only building Cybertron and guiding the sparks that we birth, but something tells me that we're missing something.
Unicron. That's what's bothering you?
With Cybertron more stable, it is the perfect opportunity for him to destroy us. I want to call a meeting with the others. I think we need to go over this together. Actually, can you do me a favor? He doesn't like to feel like I'm telling him what to do.
Oh, what does she want, Alpha?
How can you be so certain I was sent by Prima?
Please, don't pretend like you don't only visit me when she asks you to.
It is a long walk, but point taken.
What have I done to offend her now?
She only wants to invite you to a meeting tomorrow.
Invite implies it's optional.
You can choose not to come.
And risk hurting her feelings.
Freedom of choice does not mean freedom of consequence.
Can I at least know what the meeting is about?
Prima has been having visions of Unicron.
Unicron? Again?
Primus did warn us of...
Yes, and how long ago was that again? When Primus foretold his arch-nemesis returning to wreak havoc upon Cybertron.
It is a valid concern.
Of course. To someone who still hangs upon every whim of almighty Primus. Am I the only one who tires of hearing her tout the greatness of our absent father?
Listen, I don't wish to have this debate with you again, my brother. Will you attend the meeting?
Anything for my older sister.
What does it mean to you personally?
Ariel had a piece of it. They were named after their father, and were meant to carry out his will. But each Prime was an individual who had their own dreams and goals in mind. That's why it depends on who you ask. There were Primes who took Primus's words to spark and wished to fulfill his dreams. And there were others who despised Primus.
How could they despise Primus?
With the visions that Prima has been having, it is imperative that we act sooner rather than later. Which is why I think it's time we leave the continuing development of Cybertron to its new inhabitants. Of course, I wouldn't imagine we'd leave them without some sort of laws to adhere to. Amalgamous has already given each Cybertronian the ability to transform into an alternate mode that fits their size and sensibilities. We should use those forms as a basis to decide what roles each transformer takes in society.
Interesting proposal. That could mean that bots with more aggressive vehicle modes, such as those born of Megatronus, would shape our military, correct?
Indeed. Your form would decide your role in society.
Hold on. If what you're saying is true, what would that mean for the minicons? Our function has always been to assist others, granting bots more strength than they could ever have on their own. What would happen to us?
Micronus raises a good point. What about our children who wouldn't be warriors? The variables are too great.
Solus, my dear sister, surely you must understand that in a reality where Unicron does attack, and we are defeated, Cybertron would be left vulnerable. The scholars and warriors must be the ones to lead. and the rest must do their own part to ensure they can lead. That means some must mine data. Others are scientists that invent new ways to travel space. And the rest, servants.
Servants? In what way?
Energon is embedded within this planet. Though it flows freely now, the more society expands, the more energon it will consume. Primus can only supply so much. In time, we will have to mine for the energon.
You want an entire group of Cybertronians to be laborers? An upper and lower class system?
Yes! It is the only way to ensure Cybertron's growth in our absence. Think of it, my kin. We are warriors, built to defend Primus from his evil counterpart. But, instead of ensuring that we are ready for his arrival, we have been carefully guiding the next generations through life.
I agree with Leige. We are already servants to Primus. It would only make sense for our children to serve in a similar manner.
I agree that in time we should allow the next generation to take over from us and see how they grow on their own. But what you're suggesting, it's maddening. There's no telling how that system could evolve in an even more harmful manner to society.
I would have to agree with Alpha. This is the wrong way to go about preparing for an attack from Unicron.
Megatronus? Is there more you have to say?
Me? Oh, I'd hate to disrupt the tone of this conversation.
You've already disrupted it, my dear brother. But, tell me, what's on your mind?
Very well. It's a simple question, Ryn. How long have we been alive, Prima?
Megatronus.
2,000 cycles. We have been alive for 2,000 cycles, and we have never even seen so much of a hint of this Unicron. If not for your Matrix, his name would have been forgotten by now. How many of you think of this creature, my brethren? Any of you? Any of you at all? No? And there it is. Your allegiance to this message is borderline psychotic. He gave us the instructions to populate Cybertron. He gave us the instructions to guide the next generations, and we have. We've done so well. So why is it that now you want us to get ready to fight an invisible enemy? Be honest with me, Alpha. Do you believe Unicron exists?
I cannot say I understand what you mean.
We all received the same vision, right? Massive entity that consumes worlds, coming to end us all.
If you wish to provoke Prima with this, then do not bother attending. This is not productive.
It is a necessary question, brother. The rest of the Primes stick to the will of Primus, as if it means anything. Only I know the truth of the matter.
I want us to be conscious of the threat, Megatronus, not ignorant. We don't have to travel to the stars or search for him, but I want us to take it seriously. The threat of Unicron, regardless of what Primus meant, is real. We are meant to resist Unicron, oppose Unicron. We have to start asking ourselves what that means, and only then will we finally be able to fully understand Primus's plan for us.
Primus's plan? Primus's plan? What do you think our purpose is, Prima? We were created, and our first order of business was to teach others how to survive, when we ourselves had no instruction. He us, Prima. And you sit here, still believing in some higher purpose he had for us all.
He could not have. He could not have abandoned us, Megatronus. It's impossible. He did not create us without reason. Every single word of his, he spoke with purpose, Megatronus. And the only part that is missing out of all of this is where Unicron fits in. We need to focus on this. We have
Silence! Enough! Enough of Unicron! Enough of Primus! Think of yourself, and only yourself for once. You are so short-sighted that you can't even see that you're a Cybertronian too, Prima! Your will matters! Stop acting like a puppet for a god that has no interest in you!
Watch what you say, brother.
Oh, what? Primus will strike me down with all his might?
No, I will.
No, no! This has gone far enough. Take a walk. Both of you!
Get away from me! I wouldn't want to waste Prima finally having a thought of her own for once.
Oh, I am not as weak as you perceive me to be.
Oh, you have no idea what my perception of you is!
Megatronus, stop! Can we not resort to such primitive behavior?
You have the right to criticize no one. Your vision for Cybertron would see you subjugate the very people your oh-so-precious father begged of you to cater to.
And there it is, brother. There's the real issue. You act as if Primus personally insulted you, as if his absence doesn't affect all of us.
You don't think you can call me like one of these fools? If it really did, you wouldn't be groveling at his feet!
Enough! I said that's enough, Megatronus!
Oh, what? Your words are getting you nowhere, Prima. Perhaps a blade will fare better!
As you wish!
It was the will of Primus that tore them apart?
Please, don't, Prima!
No. It was that pride. Of course, their own interpretations and relationship to Primus aided that pride. None of them could decide on what Cybertron deserved, on what they deserved. And thus, they destroyed themselves. Resist Unicron. That is what he said? So I've been told. What is the matter? It's just Primus's words to them until that point was that of creation and unity. It doesn't make any sense for him to then command them to go fight his mortal enemy. He said resist Unicron before putting himself into deep hibernation for all eternity? He exiled himself. Exile? Why would Primus go into exile? What if Unicron did exist, but Primus was the one who killed him? He watched as his brother destroyed planets and reveled in violence. Then Primus, going against his own nature, murdered Unicron. And the act of killing him, even for the greater good, was too much of a sin. So he created 12 primes to atone for that sin and gave each of them the ability to create life. Life. Primus became a temple for life itself to flourish. Resist Unicron didn't mean resisting a physical entity, but a spiritual one. Perhaps there wasn't even a word for war or violence back then. The only evil Primus had ever been met with was Unicron. And murdering him didn't stop his carnage. It only inflicted that carnage upon Primus's soul. To be a true Prime means to resist becoming Unicron. Why else would a being as great as Primus commit himself to a vow of silence after all this time? No. Alpha Trion? No.